Hi friends, Matt Humphrey here, and welcome to today's Magic. And it's not a happy day at all for Magic fans following yesterday's 91-80 loss to the Boston Celtics. And you want to talk about dreadful days shooting the basketball. The Magic had a dreadful day shooting 3 of 24 shooting from beyond the three-point arc. Hedo Turkoglu, 1 of 10 shooting from the field. J.J. Redick, 3 of 10 shooting from the field. Just an awful performance shooting the basketball. And Orlando Magic insider Brian Schmitz was there covering the game for the Sentinel. And Brian, tell me, how much can that 3 of 24 shooting effort from beyond the arc be attributed to the Boston Celtics defense?
Well, Matt, it's the same story, same season, same opponent. Boston Celtics, one of the best defenses in the NBA, obviously. They know how to play the Orlando Magic. And when you can play Dwight Howard one-on-one, it gives you time to get out to the three-point shooters, or you could just stay on the three-point shooters. And the Celtics pulled that off to perfection Sunday and frustrated the Magic, who really took some suspect shots.
Brian, can you tell me why Dwight Howard was not more involved in this offense in the second half yesterday?
Well, Dwight wasn't happy after the game, and I asked him what happened, and he said, you saw the game, and later said that we got away from what we do best, which means, of course, get the ball to Dwight. And this time I had to agree with him totally. He only scored 6 points in the second half. The Celtics did get a lot of help. Perkins got some help from Garnett on him, but still, you have to keep feeding the ball to Dwight.
Brian, is there anything that Otis Smith can do right now as the NBA trade deadline approaches that can put this team on par with the Boston Celtics or Miami Heat? Because right now they're just not there.
This isn't fantasy football, Matt. They've already made their big major trades. I think Otis Smith will pick up another big guy. But no, at this point, this is a good team. It's not a great team. And they are not going to be able to beat the Boston Celtics in the playoffs. I think they have a shot against the Heat, but they would have to shoot an unbelievable percentage, and very few people win in the playoffs by outscoring the other team.
Thanks for joining us, Brian.
Sure, Matt, anytime.
Well, the Magic are taking today off. They return to game action tomorrow night at Amway Center at 7 o'clock against Blake Griffin and the Los Angeles Clippers. We'll talk more about that game tomorrow on today's Magic. Thanks for joining us, everyone.